In this video, we want to talk about evaluating limits algebraically, and we come to one of the main types of, or main method of doing that, and that would be factor and cancel. So over on the right, I have this list of different strategies, different techniques, different methods we can use to evaluate limits algebraically. The first one is always direct substitution. In this case, that would mean taking x equals -1 and plugging it in to the expression x squared minus 1 over x plus 1. When you do that, you should see that you end up with 0 over 0, which tells us that this limit is an indeterminate form. We have to find another way of analyzing or evaluating the limit. So the second thing we should always try is factoring and canceling. So if there's something that could be factored here, then we would factor it out and see if we can cancel factors with the numerator and denominator, simplify the expression. So here we can definitely do that, and we get limit as x approaches -1 of x plus 1 over x minus 1 all over x plus 1. When we do that, we see that we end up with x plus 1 factors that can cancel out. That leaves us with limit as x approaches -1 of simply x minus 1. At this point, we can use direct substitution. We plug in x equals -1, and we end up with -2 as the limit as x approaches -1. So what this tells us is that x squared minus 1 over x plus 1 is the same as the function x minus 1. Let's write that again. X squared minus 1 over x plus 1 is equivalent to x minus 1 for all x not equal to -1. And what we would have when we graphed this is the line y equals x minus 1 with a hole at x equals -1, and y equals -2. Those are the coordinates of the point that would plug in the hole in y equals x minus 1. Alright, so that's an example of factoring and canceling. So factor the numerator, factor the denominator, cancel factors, simplify, plug in x equals -1 or do direct substitution, and you'll be able to evaluate your limit.